Hello, and welcome to the sixth lesson to the setup for automatic message funnels on LinkedIn. Now, you now know where to do the chats from, and you know how to find the people that you will send messages to, and you've set up a Google Chrome account. So, what's next? Well, what's next is forming a message funnel. Now, I've created a message funnel templates document that you can choose from or you can create your own. But I have three different strategies that work for specific cases. One is better than the other. So it's not like one is the best. It's like one fits a specific type of situation better than the other. So you see in front of you on the screen, you see the message funnel templates. The first funnel is what I call connect, converse, and create curiosity. When to use this? Well, when you want to have a high response rate, but automatically get appointments as well. The advantages are that it's a high response rate, but people that don't think it's automated and it's a high appointment rate. The disadvantages is that it takes a while until appointments roll in. The level of effective management is pretty high because of the questions asked. So you need to do a lot on the LinkedIn side manually. So it takes more time to manage, but your acceptance rate and your response rate will be higher. Here's how it goes. So first one, hello. First name is what that stands for. That's the syntax that you'll need to be writing it in. So just like that. I came across you on LinkedIn and saw that you were fighting for a sustainable future. I was wondering if you'd like to connect. Together we can do more, right? That's my message. So basically what you need to do here, because I recommend to make it your own, but the structure is simple. Like, hey, we have this in common. Would you like to connect? Together we can do more. I was wondering if we can discover something that we could do for each other. Whatever. Best regards, York. That's the connection request. The first follow-up is thank you for accepting. Let's call him Jack. I'm curious. What was the reason for you to accept my request? Now, this is a qualifying question, and it's also interesting to know. Uh, yeah, it's also interesting to know. I think why the reason why people connect with you. So then the second follow-up is oh, and keep in mind, these follow-ups only happen when they do not respond. As soon as they respond, it's over. You have to take control, you have to take it over from there. This is by design. This is intentional. The reason why is because you don't want to have it sound robotic. So if someone gives you a reply and you give a static answer, people will feel that something is off. They might not know about automation and such, but they feel it. It's like this is weird. So that's why that does not happen. But you can still use the template and first answer what they are telling you, and then slide in the template again. That's what I recommend at least. So second follow up: busy days, first name, or is something else demanding your focus? I asked these two questions very intentionally because I know that the number one objection that I get is that they're busy. And the second thing is, or is something else demanding your focus? If they answer that, you have a bridge, sometimes even a very clear bridge to your product or service. And then between brackets, just wanted to check if you received my message. A lot of people respond on that. They say, "Oh yeah, I did receive it. Okay, great," and then they answer. So the third follow-up. Last question, first name, promised. This is basically in Dutch you call it the hamvraag, and it's basically the most important question. Now this question differs per business. Mine is, hey, suppose you have a Bamboo sales assistant that generates 10 to 30 leads and 100 to 300 connection requests. And it yields a return of X%. Now, that's a question for like a marketing company, but your question will be entirely different. So think about what is the question and keep it short. You can ask them which highly relates to your service or product. Now, third follow of the last follow-up is a breakup message. A breakup message is basically saying it's the final reminder. And that can be something like, hey, first name, 2 weeks ago I sent you a few messages. If you've returned from vacation and still want to talk, I'm especially curious about my last question. Have a great day. And you could even do kind regards. Now, that was the first funnel. The second funnel is the closer script. CLOSER. Closer. When to use. When you want to qualify leads as much as possible before a meeting. A total pool of 1K. So 1,000 people. If you have a pool of 1,000 people, you can use this one because it doesn't it doesn't include the most important question, and that's intentional because you want to qualify them first before asking that they are interested. Advantages are is that the high response rate, people don't think it's automated. Uh, oh, sorry, I'll cut that out. Takes a while until appointments roll in. Level of effective management is high. So it basically it's very similar to this one. I would like to know what was the reason that you accepted, uh, or I'm curious. So you can do variations of this. And so the beginning is kind of similar, but the second question is, I had another question. Do you primarily focus on business to business or business to consumer? This is a qualifying question for me. What is it for you? What do you need to know to find out if they're a good fit? What's the first question that you should ask? Well, this is also a qualifying question. Well, what's the second one actually? And the third one is just reminding them, and the fourth one is also reminding them. You just want answer to your first qualifying question, and what will happen is you will also, and what I would do, so I would say, if they answer this, oh, business to business or business to consumer, if they answer that, I would ask them next, like, okay, do you also use LinkedIn to get new business? And great, how much business do you get out of it? And then, all right, because what I do is I help people with direct messaging and get clients through that. If that's something you've done before, how did that go? So then it's a question based framework, and then not you cannot ask too much questions, but after around 5 to 6, you will ask like, oh, would you want to talk more about that during a meeting? Right. So, but that's a little more for course number 2. Basically, well, course number 3, and basically how to when you put out the funnel out there, how do you make appointments from them? Anyway, third funnel, when to use. We want to qualify leads as much as possible before a meeting, a total of pool of 10K. So low management required, appointments rolling automatically. That's the advantage. The disadvantage is people can think it's automated, and a lot of people don't like it when they are sold right away. Lower response rate. Okay, so connection request is kind of the same, so find something similar. Would you like to connect? Then the second one is, thank you for accepting. First name. Quick question. What if we could assist you in generating more customers, resulting in at least 10 to 30 additional sales appointments with qualified leads each month? Would you be interested in exploring what that would do for your company? Like, it's right away, like the biggest question, like, do you do this? It's a sales question. And the logical follow-up is like, okay, do you want to do an appointment where I can talk a little bit more about how I could do that for you? It's that simple. But lower response rate. So if you have a very big pool, like the pool we found was around 20K, then you could do this because um, it takes a lot less to manage because the appointments will just roll in, but you will have less of them because you are not conversing right away, and therefore people are like being sold right away. I don't like that. Not everyone, it does work, but just a lower percentage. But that could be a strategy if you don't have a lot of time to manage and manually do LinkedIn chats. This could be the script for you. So then you just send reminders. That's it. All right, that was it for the message funnel templates. I would recommend this. I will add this as a link. You can make a copy of it and you can make your own from it. So use the structures, but don't use it word for word. Try to get your personality in there. That's what I would recommend. So that it feels like you across the board or your employee that you're going to do this with, or employees. That was it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. In the next one, we will be talking about setting up Duckstep because now you've picked a script, you've optimized it, you have a target market. Now you have everything you need to set up Duckstep and to set up Pipedrive. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. And remember, no matter what you do, that's right, just break through and grow like bamboo because the world needs us to. Thank you for watching. See you.